Note that this channel broadcasts messages from a range of messengers. Please take every word before the Lord for confirmation. G'day, I'm Rachel and this is First Fruit Taz. I apologise, I know the lighting is horrible. This is actually a sunroom, so during the daytime I can adjust the blinds up and down to get fairly good lighting. But it's past 10 p.m. and the children are all in bed and there's no natural sunlight, so I'm making do with what lighting I have here. What matters really is that you can hear Holy Spirit speak through me. So I do want to say a big thank you again. You all have different needs and are going through different experiences and are reaching out to me in all different ways, and I really am blessed by it, whatever way you reach out to me. So thank you very much. Holy Spirit says, "This is my kingdom. You're entering onto a platform and I'm lifting you up. I'm going to raise you. I'm going to raise you out of ashes, dear child, dear son, dear daughter. I am going to do this thing. No more rolling in the ashes. A covering of ashes is not becoming. So I need you to leave the past behind and be ready to step into this new thing that I have for you. For this new song is a song of abundance, a song of joy, a song of blessings, and I need you to speak it into manifestation. I need you to speak the truth. I need you to speak the truth of my glory over others and over your life." I'm getting a real sense that He wants you to engage with each other in the comments and pray for each other at every opportunity. For I'm bringing together my chosen remnant, my chosen few, and this is a powerful move of my hand. For no other children will be able to support my remnant like they can support one another, because nobody else can know the depths of the fire that they have been through. No other child can really understand what it's like to walk with God leading you every step of the way. For every child is chosen, every child is called, but not all my children follow me. And God shares that with a sense of sadness. Holy Spirit says, and grief. For it is my chosen remnant who have seen the ashes and are ready for beauty. And I know that you believe you're not qualified. I know you believe you're not ready to walk in my beauty, but I'm telling you that you are qualified. In me you are qualified. And not only that, but you do have an obligation now, a responsibility, because you have heard my words and you have received my blessings and you've received my forecast of abundance, and some of you are seeing that being made manifest as we speak. And so I need you to come into the fold and worship me with a grace that's becoming of a prince or a princess. Showing me a stallion, a steed. A steed stands with such power and strength and is unmovable, unshaken. And I need my children, my willing workers, to stand with one another and stand with me in this way, in this hour, as I do a new thing. For there will be a shaking over the earth, and not all things will be shaken at the same time, but it will be a shaking here and a shaking there. But the culminated effect will be that enough of my children are shaken to their knees, that they look up and they see my grace and my light on their life. And I need you to step up if you are willing, and I know that you are, to hold my sword and to shine my light for these little ones as they experience the shaking, as they go through adversity. And I need you to help them to not remain rolling in the ashes, but to be ready to move on and to speak abundance, positivity, and life. This is the difference that I need you to grasp, dear child. There is a vast difference in spiritual realms between when you speak death and ashes and a devastating history, and when you speak positivity and hope for the future and life in abundance. For it is the words that you speak that are made manifest in heavenly realms, and then they grow into a manifestation until you see them on earthly realms. So be mindful of the words that you speak. Be mindful of what you speak. I'm going to sing a new song in this era, and Holy Spirit's showing me that there's going to be a cultural shift, a cultural change, and Holy Spirit says it's already happening. People's mindsets are changing. The way they think, the way they converse have been changing over the last few decades, because I have allowed things to leak out that will reveal my truth in such a way, letting it come to light in such a way that my children can grasp it and apply it to their own lives. And I see you, dear child, as a member of my chosen remnant. You are doing this new thing, and you have been applying my word to your life for some time now. And so I need you to look back and remind yourself what it was like before you walked hand in hand with me, because not all things blossomed in those days. Not all things were beautiful blooms of roses and shiny objects. And sure, now going forward with me, there'll be some bumps in the road, but I will smooth them out as much as possible before you. But I had to let you experience the boulders and negotiate those obstacles in order to grow you and strengthen your character, so that you could bring your own special brand of light to the table in this hour. For I am making a lampstand to hang your light on, and each and every one of you will find that you have a forum to share your likeness and your willingness to stand in the stead of the lost and broken children, as you raise them up and lift them up to be like yourselves, so that you can bring to earth this manifestation of an abundance of population that is walking my word out. And history will show that this was a mighty move on the earth, on the earthly realm, on the planetary realm in this time. And I need you to understand the difference between things happening in spiritual realms and things happening in earthly realms. And it starts with a sound. It always starts with a sound. And that's my voice speaking to you, and you speaking out my wishes, that they may be made manifest first in spiritual realms, and then before your very eyes on earth. Okay, this was a really meaty word. And I know there is going to be some people who don't like it. I don't censor what Holy Spirit gives me. When I cut bits and pieces out, it's so that I'm not wasting your time. It's when I'm opening the door for the dog or grabbing a bottle of water, that sort of thing. I don't censor what Holy Spirit gives. I pray that this video blesses you. Have a beautiful day. God bless. Holy Father, I thank you for placing this video before those you intend to receive it. Financial support is welcome and donations can be made by selecting the link in the details box below this video.